Bonsoir tout le monde,
Good
bienvenue à
evening,
cette
everyone, and
extraordinaire
welcome to this special meeting of the Dieppe City Council this July 25th, 2023. And just to start off, I'd just like to mention that the city of Dieppe recognizes that the land on which it operates is part of the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq. So we also have a word to open the meeting. Dear colleagues, let's have the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Good evening, all. Without any further ado, Stéphane, would you like to lead us along? Thank you. Yes. So first of all, we'll call the meeting to order. 2, confirmation of quorum by clerk. I confirm that we have quorum. Number 3, conflict of interest. Any conflicts? No conflicts. Number 4, the adoption of the agenda. Go ahead. Who would like to move the adoption of the agenda? It's been moved and seconded on the question. All those in favor will signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay. The agenda has been carried. And there is only one item, well, 2 items, motions, memorandums, and nominations. And there is an item under engineering. Who would like to introduce this item? Your Worship, I'll ask Marc-André Cormier to introduce this issue. Thank you. Uh, good evening, Your Worship, councillors. At your last meeting, a contract was awarded for milling and paving of Champlain Street. Since then, there has been assessment done, and we suggest to add a section to the contract. It would be from Champlain Street to Marché Street along Acadie Road. This section is in very bad shape, and the advantage of doing it at this time and to introduce it this evening is because the milling part, the milling machine will arrive next week. So if we wait to then add this section of road later, perhaps the milling machine will no longer be available or there'd be additional charges. So that's why we're here this evening, is to add this section to do the milling and paving. Thank you. Questions from councillors? Councillor Godbout. In terms of the timing, because it's the summer period, which is very busy, what is the period how long do we expect it could take to do the work? The new section, we feel it might add 3 days of work. Thank you. Thank you. Any other questions? Your Worship, 2 points. We're doing it right now, so it's done before the schools reopen. And also we want to make sure that it doesn't conflict with YQM festival. So everything was checked, everything checks out. Okay, who would like to read the resolution? Councillor Lantaigne. Mr. Lantaigne. Thank you, Your Worship. So that council award the contract that council authorized an addition to the contract with Modern Construction 1983 Limited for the project entitled 2023 Mill and Pave Champlain Street for a total maximum amount of $350,000 plus HST, and also authorize an addition to the contract within Globe Corp for engineering services related to said project at the additional cost of $10,000 plus HST. This additional work being conditional upon the approval of the New-Brunswick Department of Transportation and Infrastructure. Let council further authorize that these expenditures be defrayed from account number 3-3-35-58-7670, General Capital Budget, Champlain Street, Designated Highway. And I so move. Thank you. It's been moved by Councillor Lantaigne, seconded by Councillor Councillor Godet, sorry, on the question. Councillor Brideau, do we know if the province is going to get involved in this project? In the memo, it said we hadn't received approval yet, but yes, we did receive that today, so it's all fine. So are they going to pay a part of it? Yeah, 55%. Thank you. Thank you. Any other questions? No questions. All those in favor of the resolution will signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay. It's carried by council, and seeing no other items on the agenda, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you.